Hey adventurers! Are you ready for an incredible journey? Today we're going to the Andes Mountains to explore a super cool place, Machu Picchu. This ancient city is nestled high in the mountains, surrounded by breathtaking scenery. Imagine a city way up high on a mountain hidden for hundreds of years. It's like stepping into a time machine and traveling back to the 15th century. This isn't a movie, it's a real place. Machu Picchu is one of the most iconic archaeological sites in the world. The Inca people, who were really smart and powerful, built this city around the 1400s. Their engineering skills were so advanced that their stone structures have stood the test of time. But then, the Spanish came, and Machu Picchu was forgotten for a long time. The city was abandoned and left to be reclaimed by nature. The Incas were amazing builders, but they didn't write things down like we do. They used a system of knotted strings called quipas to keep records. So we have to figure out their story from digging stuff up and listening to old stories. Archaeologists and historians work together to piece together the past. And believe me, there are lots of stories. Each artifact and ruin tells a part of the Incas' incredible history. For centuries, nobody knew about Machu Picchu. It remained hidden from the world, shrouded in mystery. People who lived nearby knew, but explorers didn't. The local villagers kept the secret of Machu Picchu safe for generations. Then, in 1911, an American explorer named Hiram Bingham found it. His discovery brought Machu Picchu to the attention of the world. Imagine, walking through the jungle, climbing a huge mountain, and bam! There's a lost city. It must have been an awe-inspiring moment. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other secrets does Machu Picchu hold? The more we learn, the more we realize how much there is still to discover. Okay, let's talk about the city. Machu Picchu is amazing. This ancient city, perched high in the Andes Mountains, is a marvel of engineering and architecture. It's not just the location that's breathtaking, but the sheer ingenuity and craftsmanship that went into its construction. The Incas were so good at building, they put huge stones together so perfectly that you couldn't even fit a credit card between them. This precision is even more impressive when you consider that they did it all without the use of modern tools or mortar. No glue, no fancy tools, just smarts and hard work. The Incas used a technique called ashlar masonry, where stones are cut to fit together without the need for mortar. This method not only ensured the stability of the structures but also made them resistant to earthquakes. It's crazy how they did it. The city is a testament to their advanced understanding of engineering and their ability to adapt to the challenging mountainous terrain. So, what was this city for? Was it a royal retreat, a religious site, or something else entirely? Was it a vacation spot for the emperor? Some historians believe that Machu Picchu served as a luxurious estate for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. A church? An army base? We don't really know. The exact purpose of Machu Picchu remains one of history's great mysteries. Some people think it was a summer house for the emperor. The luxurious design and strategic location support this theory. Others think it was a holy place. The presence of temples and religious artifacts suggests that it could have been a significant spiritual center, and some think it was for the army. The strategic location and defensive structures indicate it might have had a military purpose. It might have been all of those things. Machu Picchu could have served multiple functions, blending royal, religious, and military uses. We see temples, houses, and even farms. The city was a complex and multifunctional hub. It was a city that did a lot of things. Machu Picchu remains a symbol of the Incas' ingenuity and their ability to create a thriving city in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. Imagine living in Machu Picchu, an ancient city perched high in the Andes. You wake up as the sun rises over the majestic mountains, casting a golden hue over the landscape. The air is crisp and fresh, filled with the scent of morning dew. Your day begins with farming on the terraced fields, a practice perfected over generations. You take care of llamas, the lifeblood of your community, providing wool, meat, and transportation. You participate in traditional ceremonies, paying homage to the Inca gods, a vital part of your spiritual life. Life was challenging at such high altitudes, but it was deeply connected to nature. The mountains, rivers, and skies were not just landscapes, they were sacred entities that guided your daily life. The Inca society was structured with kings and queens who ruled with wisdom and strength. These royals were considered divine, bridging the gap between the gods and the people. Alongside the royalty were the common people, farmers who toiled the land, artists who created beautiful works, and priests who performed sacred rituals. Each person had a role, contributing to the harmony of the community. Central to their belief system was the worship of Inti, the sun god. The sun was the source of all life, and numerous rituals were dedicated to honoring Inti. They believed that nature and spirits were interconnected, leading to frequent ceremonies that celebrated this bond. These rituals were performed in the heart of nature, amidst the mountains and rivers, reinforcing their spiritual connection. But then, something happened. Around the 1500s, the thriving city of Machu Picchu was suddenly abandoned. The once bustling streets and fields were left empty, shrouded in mystery. Did the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors force them to leave? Was it a devastating sickness that swept through the population, or perhaps a conflict that drove them away? The true reason remains one of history's great enigmas. The lost city found. Remember Hiram Bingham? He was looking for a different lost city, but he found Machu Picchu instead. Lucky him. Finding Machu Picchu was a big deal. It was like finding a time capsule. Today, Machu Picchu is protected and lots of tourists visit. It's beautiful and has an amazing story, but we have to be careful not to damage it. Enduring enigmas. Even now, Machu Picchu has secrets. How did they build it way up there? What's that weird stone sundial thing? Why did everyone leave? We might never know everything, but that's what makes it so interesting. It makes you think about history, and all the things we still don't know. Machu Picchu beckons. You should totally go to Machu Picchu. But remember, it's not just a place to take pictures, it's special. Be respectful. When you're there, close your eyes and imagine the people who lived there. Their story is part of Machu Picchu. It's not just a bunch of old stones, it shows how smart people were, tells us about a lost world and is full of mystery and wonder. It's a place you won't forget.